Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. In a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at Detroit, they're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
And right now for the Pistons, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Insanity. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Black. Then it's Jones. And it's Porzingis and the power forward position. And for Detroit, Suggs out there with White. And there's the monster. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Hart in at the 3. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. Do you like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced and the skill level continues to rise.
Jones against Hart. Here's the monster. It's hauled in by Insanity. And it's Phoenix's ball. Black with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Black. He's covered by Suggs. Just 3 to shoot.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Vanderbilt misses. Here's Black. He's covered by Suggs. Black the pass to Insanity. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Jones with the bounce pass. Nembhard finds Black. Over Suggs. Rebounded by Hart. Pistons have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. White, wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Porzingis. Jones, the pass to Nembhard. Jones sets the pick for Nembhard. Out to Porzingis. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Suggs with the ball. Working on Black. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Suggs.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. Some of the numbers here for Kevin Durant.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Over to the wing. Screen by Jones. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. It's good from long range.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Black. Five to shoot. Rebound by the Pistons.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And here's White following Porzingis' 3. Here's the monster. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Now Black. No scoring in this one. Back to Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. Right a screen. Suggs against Nembhard. Here's White. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Down low. Vanderbilt with the steal. 4-on-3 break. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Jones. Right the pass to Suggs. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. He's checked in for the Suns. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Well, you take a look at insanity. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more. Vanderbilt finds Hart.
4 on the clock. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jerome passes to Nemhard. Now Porzingis. Vanderbilt defending. Jones, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Nemhard against White to the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Left side, Jones. Back to Jerome. Outside, Porzingis. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Insanity. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Pistons making a change here. Love's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Insanity. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Herbert Jones. Pass to Hart. Outside, White. And they get it. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Andrew Nemhard, first personal foul.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Detroit. And White, no good on that one. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
Jerome finds Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Wells, he's checked in for Hart. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Now, here's Cunningham. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
What sprint there from Cunningham. Converting through contact really will help his confidence.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
The Pistons making a change here. Adams checked in.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Durant. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the left side wing. Love kicks to White. Pass to Wells. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Wells. White drives in. And the dunk by Wells.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pistons trailed by 3. Now, here's Cunningham. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shoots over Jerome. Cunningham's shot is off. And here now is Thibault. Right side Durant. Pass to Jerome. Puts up a 3. Rebound Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
All right, let's now connect with Shams Charania, who's standing by with a report from Chicago. Shams, what's the news on the Bulls?
Hey, Kevin. They were able to acquire the 7-footer Ivica Zubac. He's a presence in the paint who'll clean the glass and bring them some more size and rim protection. I'm told they feel very strongly about how big of a piece he'll be for them moving forward.
Once again, Shams, as always. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here we go, fans. Time to get hyped. Everybody hits the Pistons. Hype squad.
The numbers for Cade Cunningham. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
Porzingis with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to KD. Shoots over Wells, and it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got his second bucket tonight.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Cunningham. Durant down low. That one's not going to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Love finds Adams. Here's Wells. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. High post, KD. Cunningham's there. They push it up 4 on 3. Pistons passing it around. .106 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And here's Love from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Pass to Jerome from outside the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Derek White has been on display for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Jalen Suggs is out there with Cunningham. And there's the monster. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. They're the group Detroit will start the second half. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jones checked in for Phoenix.
Number 22, Herbert Jones.
Cunningham against Nembhard. Cunningham looking around. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. And Jones pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Cunningham. Over Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Take a break. Take a break.
Hey,
2 shots.
Cunningham. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Here's Black. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Insanity. The monster with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Suggs. Last time out, he had 14 points. They set the pick. Inside, here's the monster. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Black, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Hart with it, guarded now by Durant. Vanderbilt, no good that time. Good D by Jones. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Black kicks to Jones. Screen by Jones to the inside. Jones slams it home.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
and you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Cunningham's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's KD. No good. That would have tied it. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to the monster. It's stolen. Hard against Durant. Fires, high post. Good on the bucket. KD's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Now, here's Suggs. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. High post, KD. Arch there. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Porzingis, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. Let's take a look now at the numbers for insanity. He's averaging 19 points per game, 16 rebounds, and over 2.5 steals. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Now, here's Suggs. Black defending. It's stolen by Nembhard. It's Durant on the wing. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to the monster.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Pistons have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And he makes both free throws.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
The Suns making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Here's Black. He's covered by Suggs. Black the pass to Insanity. And yes, it's good. Insanity's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
The Pistons have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Wells, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Suns. Williams, he's checked in for Insanity.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Outside, Jones. Williams, a screen on Hart. Jones kicks to Williams. Offline with his three. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons, leading by 5. Cunningham against Nembhard. Lock at 6. Cunningham inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cunningham's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons. Pass to Black. Now Williams. It's Nembhard on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Suggs shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. A different look here for Detroit. Love comes in for Josh Hart. And it's White in for Cade Cunningham. Phoenix also making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Herbert Jones. And it's Ty Jerome in for Andrew Nembhard. That one is no good.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Weibel, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Love. Scoreless thus far. Here's White, and there's the drive. He gets it in there. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Porzingis passes to Jerome. Outside Williams. Porzingis with a screen on Love. Left side, Porzingis. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Wells. There's a good screen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be. Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Outside, Suggs lets it go with the 3. And it's White missing.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Back to Porzingis. Right wing. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Detroit leading by 5. White dishes to Suggs. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Black kicks to Thibault. No good with the triple. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's White. Oh, yes! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Love outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
The definition of a stretch big. Love's a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
Outside, Porzingis tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Wells. There's the three. That ball finishes by Love. And it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for Kevin Love. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Pistons second.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Jerome against Suggs. With the drive. Here's Porzingis. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
White the pass to Adams. Back to White. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Jerome. Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. From deep. And it's Suggs missing. Suns trail by 9. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jerome finds Williams. Here's Black. Jerome in the corner. The three-pointer no good. To the inside. Here's the monster. Nice D from Porzingis. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Pistons lead by 9. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about it. Thinking about the shot. Too bad. One more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they thought of crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboard so much.
That would be correct.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Suns.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared puppies. Release the big dogs.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Suns trail by 9, setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Andrew Nembhard. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with insanity. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Black with it. He's covered by Suggs. Clock at 4. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's the monster. Out to White. Over Jones. And it's White missing. Suns trail by 9. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's insanity. Here's Nembhard. To the wing right side. Jones dishes to Black. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 8. Now Suggs fires for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Nembhard with it. Light covering. Nembhard's shot is good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Back to White. Suggs looking around. Inside. It's tipped. Hard against Jones. And Nembhard has it in the corner. To the right side. Jones kicks to Black. Pass to Insanity. Rebound, Detroit. Lamonster's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feeling. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
The Suns have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Kate Cunningham's checked in for White. KD's checked in for the Suns.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to the Monster. And they call an illegal screen here.
Just lost his head out there. What happened if you're pushing a little too hard?
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
To Nembhard. A 3 from Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Pass to the Monster. Now Cunningham. To end the close streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The first free throw is good. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Suns trail by 5. Here's Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Pass to the Monster. Now Suggs. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Suggs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside, Porzingis. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And Insanity gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Suggs passes to the Monster. Now Cunningham. There's the pick. Here's Hart. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Phoenix. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Nembhard. Good ball movement here by the Suns. KD can't get it to go. The Pistons leading. And Suggs throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 18. For the tie. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Suggs dishes to Cunningham. Back to Suggs. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Screen by Porzingis. There's the triple. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff.
Timeout.
He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Monster. Love comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jalen Wells subbed in for Suggs. And then for Phoenix, Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Insanity. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Ty Jerome in for Black. Cunningham against Jerome. Now, here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jerome finds Williams. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Jerome. Detroit, no good that time either. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here's Porzingis. Count it, and the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Teams trying to get physical with Porzingis, and understandably so. But he is not having any of it right now.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Pistons trailed by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That one falls. Cunningham's got 15.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Jerome with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Cunningham. Hart with the screen for Cunningham. Fades away. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Richard Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't it?
Yeah, he never takes a 3. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
Here is Love. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Cunningham outside. Love with the screen on Jerome. Here's Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. 4 on the shot clock. The tray. And again, Cunningham missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Hart. Still without a basket. Pass to Wells. Back to Hart. Love with the screen on Katie. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Katie passes to Porzingis. Now Detroit moving it up. And Cunningham with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Los Angeles, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
The free throw drops for Wells. Whitey's checked in for Detroit. Jones checked in for the Suns. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Jerome. 56 seconds left in the third. Durant down low. Covered by Wells. Durant, good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's White. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that did not happen.
The Monsters checked in for Wells.
Number 27.
Suns leading by 3. 32 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jerome. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. And that one is good from Jerome.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Here's Cunningham. And the shot falls short this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top, up 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Biggs loving their passing skills, we noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We got Josh Hart, the monster out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's White, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Jones, 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. And the Pistons making a change here. Suggs is checked in. And Hart drops them both. Suns leading by 3. Pass to Black. Back to Jerome. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. KD's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Suggs missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Insanity. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Suns lead by 5. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's the monster. Misses the baby hook. Jones from outside. Detroit with the rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to White. Hart outside. Here's the monster. And it's blocked. Jerome against Hart. Now Black. Jones for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. The Monster's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Hart the pass to Suggs. Here's the monster. Jerome with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Porzingis is checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And Jones now atop the key. Durant, the pass to Insanity. Can't get it to fall. Pistons trailed by 5. Pass to the monster. Back to Hart. Outside, White. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's the monster. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The line for 2.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Jones. Now here's Porzingis from the arc. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got 16 points here in the second half.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Down low. Here's Suggs. Rebound by the Suns.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to Jones. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's KD. That's tipped. Hart outside. And here's White, defended by Durant. It's stolen by Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Herbert Jones, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Pistons. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. White against Porzingis. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Black. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. White looking around. For Porzingis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's insanity. Shot clock at 6. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to the monster. It's Durant on the wing. Out to the right wing. And here's Jones. 3-pointer. A shot off that time.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Now Suggs. To end the run. It's hauled in by Insanity. KD against White. Black with it. Outside, Porzingis. No good on the 3. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Suns shooting a respectable 47% for the field in this one. Pass to Black. Now here's Porzingis. Vanderbilt defending. Porzingis is double. Just 5 to shoot. KD's shot is off. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Suggs. And again, Detroit with the 3.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Outside, Jones. Back to Durant. Jones looking for an opening. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Phoenix substitution. Number 4, Andrew Nembhard.
Porzingis against Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Black. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's the monster. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Nembhard's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that one, good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Back the pass to Jones. Fires the three. Goes back up. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, oh, my goodness.
Man.
Tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. Nembhard with it. Light covering. Vanderbilt with the steal. Here's White. And there's the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now, here's Hart. And here's White. Outside Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Josh Hart. It's deflected, and he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Black. 1:41 left in the game. Outside, Nembhard. Porzingis with a screen on White. Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
They set the pick. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pistons trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Suns shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the Suns. Number 41. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared.
Everybody, it's the Pistons squad. Here we go, fans. Everybody, it's
up there. And he misses the J. Tipped away. It's stolen by Vanderbilt.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Suns, Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. White.
Andrew Nembhard. Third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Detroit, Derek White taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for White. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Penalty situation. At the line for the Suns, Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And here are the Pistons. They're on a 14-6 run. Hart.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second personal foul. Team 4. At the line for 2, Josh Hart.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
No good there. So the Suns win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stay patient. We can touch the shot.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson.